Yeah. What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pacheco-Aleem New England representing. And as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do, man? You know what it is. It's Jesus Shutterworth the guy, aka the GOAT artist, aka LB, aka AKB, that's about it. Fucking Monday, nigga. Like my brain is fried. Don't even feel like talking no more. Been on the fucking phone all day. So so y'all gonna get the best and worst from a nigga tonight. But yeah, we in here Monday night, Ring Game Radio. Boxing night. You in for a great show. You know, niggas could be out of it, but you know, if Pat say, "Hey, I'm gonna need 30 and 20 from you," you know what it is, God. Let's
That's
get
what it
it.
is, man. Always, man. Ring gang in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, what's good? You know who this is? Your boy King P, Bodega Box in the building. Ring Game Radio all day. You're functioning podcasters. Let's get it.
Absolutely, yo. But yo, son, like, yo, does anyone need to be banned from the bodega this week?
Bro, I feel like there is, but I can't think of it right now. You know what? Fuck it. Until further notice, I'll remember it again when we'll get into it. But
Wait,
Yo, hold on. I got an announcement, yo. Like anybody in Canada know what my nigga DBR Dead Base Records out? Like I'm about to put an APB out on this dude. Like where are you, bro? Like what happened? Like you disappeared. Like we were supposed to drop this new song, nigga, and it's like you mix the joint, send it back, and it's like
I mean,
I don't know. You just like what the streets is asking, man. Like
you know,
what you want me to do?
hopefully you didn't get caught up in them fires up in Canada. You just never know because shit's been getting kind of hectic up there.
Damn, hold on. Oh yeah, there are fires. Damn, damn, this nigga been missing before that though. Like when these fires started, nigga.
I mean, if he's been missing for more than a week, then it's not the fires.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm thinking might be something else, but yeah. Shout out to DBR Tunnel Gang. You know what it is. Trap Titans Canada. Yeah, you know. Let's get it. But yeah,
Absolutely. But before we get onto our topics, man, though, finally, officially, our friend Denzel Bentley finally got the upgrade that he rightfully fucking deserved. Queensberry announced that yes, he is, and the WA announced that he is the WBO middleweight champion of the world, and like I said, he was like there was Janabek for as soon as he popped dirty, the IBF stripped him, which left that WBO belt. We've talked about it before. Janabek, the only person he didn't KO during his title run was Denzel Bentley, who pretty much stripped the whole boogeyman label off him. That was because
Janabek with that victory with the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, like I said,
close.
Yeah, it was that close. Janabek was on fumes, and he was kind of lucky that Denzel was also kind of on fumes too. But like I said, it was a fight. Janabek looked very mortal, and and whoever controlled Janabek's account was always talking about, I'll face Canelo this, I'll face this, that. But when Denzel Bentley, it was time for him to run that back, deaf ears, and then blocking them on Twitter, which was the ultimate bitch move.
Real hell shit. Because this is the thing, man. Like the fight was close enough where it was good enough for an immediate rematch. Let's just be clear with that.
Absolutely, yes.
But the game is the game, and our brother Denzel Bentley had to do some soul searching, some rebuilding.
Mm-hmm.
But he ain't just fuck off and just he kept buzzing. He took another L too.
He did. He sure did.
And he still ain't let that stop him. He kept grinding. He was the only one who was adding a little excitement to the middleweight division.
Yeah.
Outside of the random Adamus fight or Shiraz or whoever the fuck.
Right.
He was the only consistent. Okay. Denzel Bentley fight this weekend. All right, you're gonna get some uppercuts. You're gonna get some boxing. You're gonna get some right hands.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're gonna get some quality work that weekend for middleweight division, and he just, he had mad persistence. He kept at it. I know people will be like, "Oh, that's some emails." Like, hey, he wanted the smoke.
Yeah, he absolutely wanted the smoke.
Yeah, I mean, and he been putting enough work where it's like it's deserved, but he ain't even entitled for it because you know damn well he would fight for that shit. So shout outs to Denzel Bentley. We gotta retweet the animation and all of that, you know.
Yeah, and then and I think probably once he kind of announces what his maiden title defense will be, we'll definitely bring him back because we will definitely want to get his thoughts on like when he actually exactly heard that he was finally officially the WBO middleweight champion, and because like obviously because because we told him that he would be champion, like we got him on here after the Janabek shit, so it's like so
we got him again on that journey for the rematch.
Exactly. So and we always say we would bring him back once he became champion. So we will definitely do that. Like we'll definitely hit him up. Like I said, once Frank or whatever announces his title defense, because there are some rumblings on who he might be facing. There's some rumblings here and there, but once they announce,
what are these rumblings? I want to know.
Find that Cuban cat that's on PBC, the one that knocked out Gachet in 4 rounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's one. I think he's up there. Which will be an excellent fight. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that'd be an action joint. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a serious fight. And like I said, it's like LB said, Denzel Bentley is one of the few bright spots in that middleweight division. Like, quality fights, so yeah. So there've been names like such as the winner of Tszyu and Spence as well, shit like that. So like, and we're gonna talk about Tszyu and Spence in a minute too, because that's one of many of these fights that's going on this weekend though. But we want to definitely, just give him his props though, because like I said, it was about fucking time. Because the WBO was kind of, Janabek was playing games, and WBO was kind of taking a sweet time of stripping him. So it was good that finally, that a right was a wrong was righted.
because Janabek was ducking. Let's just call it what it is.
Yeah,
there's a lot of ducking going on lately in boxing, but Janabek was definitely. He actually was ducking before the trend got buzzing right now, because I know Shakur been ducking niggas, so. But back then when Janabek was ducking, the only major duck in the sport at that time was Canelo Benavidez. So now it's like you got all this other ducking, and it's like, man, like y'all just make the fights, because all this ducking Janabek did, his stature did not raise not 1 centimeter during this whole time. At the same time, you saw Denzel Bentley raise his profile completely higher. So now it's Johnny who?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck about a goddamn Janabek now? Like, really? Like,
yeah.
And y'all be so afraid of the goddamn smoke. Y'all ruin your own careers. Because who did Janabek fight that was bigger and more significant than Denzel Bentley?
Not one fucking person.
One person. So it's like, bro, you could have just ran it back then, or just fought him now, and you would have had a good storyline, promo. Denzel Bentley's on more podcasts, more shows, all this shit. He's really becoming a household name. He's been promoting himself, got fans and all of that. Like, so we've seen him raise his stature, but Janabek, you've been in the same position with your broken English ass self, bro. Like, you ain't elevate not one bit, motherfucker, and like nigga, like,
and you unified 2 fucking belts at that division of all.
And career still ain't budged. Career ain't done shit. How you get 2 belts and it's like you're less known than women boxers?
I mean, I
say that respectfully.
And hell, I mean, even years ago when Ndongo unified, at least he got himself a higher profile fight out of the
Thank you. Yeah, but Ndongo wanted to smoke though.
Yeah, like
some of these foreign niggas don't be wanting to smoke. Let's just be honest. Like, not all of them, but there's quite a few who, if they could just get their little belt and tuck off into the corner somewhere and stir their little drink and just take sips and look at the division. Yeah, you whole ass niggas. You wallflower ass niggas.
Yeah, exactly. So Janabek. The only reason why Janabek is like, because he says he's going to 168. So that's why WBO is like, finally was like, instead of stripping him outright like the IBF shit, like the IBF did, they kept on there because okay, he's going to 160. Okay, fine. Then we'll make him the champion. That's the only reason why. And Denzel,
dude, if he didn't have that belt, like who the fuck would he be, son?
Yeah, exactly.
Dude ain't even like, career ain't even like, like his career ain't even like Jesse Hart level, bro.
Yeah, because years ago, Janabek was the Mando for Triple G, but this is another. But he actively ducked Triple G because he didn't want it because they're both Kazakh fighters, and he didn't that's senior brother stuff. And so he did not want to fight Triple G for the belt. He waited until Triple G, relieved himself of the belt, and then he won it versus probably one of the worst.
Fuck all that big brother shit.
Yeah, one of the worst title defenders. Although I did win some money, because the dude was so pathetic. I was like, 3 rounds or less, and he knocked him out in 2.
I mean, that's basically you could sum up damn near all of his fights. Pathetic.
Yeah. Except for Denzel. Denzel's the only fight that
he's had some good fights, and that was one of them. But outside of that, dud. Like
dud, mid, dud, Denzel Bentley. Dud, mid. Denzel Bentley. Dud. Oh, he out of division now. Dude, that is your legacy right now in boxing. Like, man. 160 ain't have that many names where you could be picking and choosing and like, okay, this nigga, maybe like, bro, you went to a house party with nothing but mids. The ceiling was so low. The finest chick was a fucking 7, nigga. That's you at this house party.
All these
at the middleweight division.
All these duds on his resume, yo. Janabek is the Bud Crawford of dud fights. Like,
jeez, god damn, nigga.
Like he's worse than he's right. He's worse than Leo Santa Cruz when it comes to meaningless fights.
That's a given.
Yeah, like
at least Santa Cruz was entertaining even in the meaningless fights.
Thank you. That's one. And he had enough fights and activity where he would throw in an Abner Perez or what's his name, Frampton or somebody dude. Like you would have to put like John Wick level guns to Johnny Wick to make him fight Denzel Bentley.
Right.
Like you'd have to be that John Wick poster. He just right there with his belt. AK, AR-15, AK-47. Glock 9. This like, bro, like no one got time for all this shit, nigga. Like, fight somebody a fucking move, bro.
Let's see, Anthony Manzano. Before we go into Tszyu and Spence, guys, we always are saying these fighters are ducks, but isn't the sport of boxing about opportunities given, not opportunities received?
I mean, it's a little of both, right?
Yeah,
it's a give and take, man. See. This is the thing. Look, if this was a popping division, like okay, like I'll give you a good example. Like Tank and Roach. I'm sorry, Tank and Pitbull Cruz and Roach. Tank and Pitbull Cruz got enough name to where they could have a close fight with Lamont Roach and be a draw, and they could move on to another fight. And it will still sell or have buzz to it. Plus, they're in a division where you have other names. So if Cruz said, you know what, fuck it, I'd rather run it back with Rayo, you're not going to be like, hey, damn, he dunked Rhodes for Rayo. That's like if Tank decides to be like, you know what, I'm going to fight Haney or whatever, or Shakur, or whoever y'all, Gary Russ, whoever the fuck. It don't look as bad because they got other players in the division where they could damn do lateral moves and not have to run it back. But Johnny Beck in the middleweight division ain't have that. That's why we made the whole dud, mid, dud, Denzel Bentley, dud. If you got to do all those fucking duds, you may as well just rematch the nigga that was the biggest fight of your career.
I'm saying,
Stable saw the trouble, bro.
I mean, it is a give and take, and certain fighters I give a little bit of grace with some of the fights that they take because of fights that they've taken that we've liked or other fights that they've earned it. Janibek hasn't earned the right to fucking take dud after dud and just be given opportunities. No,
to be a unified champ, Janibek's resume is pretty fucking terrible to have.
Worst unified fucking champ in like the past 15 years.
Now I know obviously the Tszyu Spence fight is middleweight, but I will say middleweight is looking promising now a little bit. They have some young talent and shit, but we gotta get it going. I
said that exaggerating, but he might actually legitimately be the worst unified champion of the past.
He might be, dude. Like, look at his nigga. He could fight one of us right now in his resume boost.
And I mean, skill-wise, power, and he got power. I don't know without the juice, I don't know. But, yeah. I know. What I'm saying is,
you gotta stop giving niggas props for power for knocking out bums.
But I mean, I know he's been with juice or whatever. But I'm saying, quote unquote, eye test. He did. He's not like he was a bum. You know what I'm saying? He did have skill. You could see.
Yeah, no, he can fight. Don't get me wrong, but it's just who he's fighting. Like,
dude, look. At the end of the day, if we gonna look, and I know I'm guilty of this, and I don't give a fuck if niggas sat on their ass and seen me on this podcast go in on Wilder's competition, Crawford's competition, this nigga competition, that nigga competition, da. And these are pound for pound guys. Like, who the fuck am I to not criticize Johnny Beg's piss poor competition even more? Like, he is the worst unified champion. Like, yeah, he got some semblance of skills, but against the best person he ever fought, he barely beat him. Like, he won, but the nigga damn, like, he hobbled to the finish line on that.
Yeah.
So did he knock down Denzel Bentley?
Don't think so.
Did he wobble or hurt him? Did he have him looking like Chop Chop and Cotto in Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
No. So who cares about this blunted power if he?
I think he did. He did kind of hurt Denzel late though. He did kind of hurt Denzel late. But he didn't drop him. But he did kind of stuff.
I mean, he buzzed him a little with 8th round, 9th.
And Dean Manzano. We don't call Andre the duck for that because fucking Andre didn't stay in the division. He was leaving the division anyway. He wasn't staying. So him not fighting, he wasn't fighting anybody at 160 because he was done with 160. So and with that situation, I don't call him a duck for that. So no, it's not a double standard. There's levels to ducking.
And at least Andre had a better competition up until then. Before fucking, he had Jack Calque on his resume. Who the fuck has Johnny Beg beaten? He don't even have the random quality Euro guy. like bro, like. Munguia has a better resume than him before and after he became champion.
Yeah.
Like, fucking bro, like Berlanga got more buzz than you. Like, dude, like what the, like you just wasted everyone's time, nigga. Like I just gotta say that shit.
Yeah, and just the fact that he popped dirty is just like the icing on it's just the icing
on top of that. Yeah. Like, come on, just like we can't just, he got some semblances against who? Like, bro, like you're not looking like goddamn Prime Tyson against these dudes. You're not looking like Ernie Favors against these dudes and just laying niggas out. You just pat, whatever, do your little bullshit. Oh, the guy falls apart, whatever. Woo, like you couldn't do that shit against a real nigga.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I gotta say on that. Like, bro, like get the good fucking riddance and congratulations, Denzel Bentley. Like, good riddance, Johnny Beg. Get your old ass out the division. You ain't worth shit. You ain't had all this fucking time. The fucking boxing media was damn congratulating you and acting like you're ducked and you're the boogeyman. Nah, nigga, no. Get that shit out of here, that weak ass shit.
Yeah, like I said, like if Denzel wants to, hopefully, I'm sure Denzel will put in some work in that division, and you can go get upset at 168 by somebody. You know what I'm saying? So again, so Denzel will try to get him back. Like once we hear about his plans, his next fights and stuff like that. And then like Janet Beck, good riddance. Hopefully you get upset though. But back to the middleweight division because, like I said, this is a big boxing weekend for the most part, and none bigger than the return of one Arrow the True Spence You know, after 3 years, actually, it's going to be 3 years in about 5 days, give or take. You know, like because that was the week of him and Crawford and Monster and Fulton. You know, Fulton again. Who's also ironically fighting on this card too. But yeah, Errol Spence, making his 3 years and fighting Tim Tszyu. And a fight that was really supposed to be at 158, but then last week Spence ordered wanted to change to 160, full 160, which is which would probably should have been in the first place. So why try to
I'm not even mad at that.
Wise? Yeah. But there's definitely a lot of excitement, a lot of questions about this. Because eventually because. Tim had been kind of talking, shit about Spence before, and then when they kind of were, they met, Spence kind of threw some shade at him, didn't shake his hand, and then, Tszyu was kind of talking talking that, I'm going to take out his retina, and Spence is, is like, this is going to be light work and shit like that. Like, it's an interesting dynamic, but then also too, like these both guys are considered damaged in some way,
Hey, yo, does Spence look high to you? I just quick question from what you've seen him in over there.
Yeah, honestly, Spence has not looked bright-eyed since the Porter fight. Spence forever.
I feel like it gets worse every fight.
Because like with Spence, like if you see some of his, some of the shit that he, like maybe around 2015 or so, like you can tell he talks faster. There's light in his eyes. Like he talks like normal, like with a little bit of the Texas shit in his voice, but he talks normal. It's like bright. Everything is clear. And then this one's just like he's high on something. He might not even be a smoker, but something else. He seems like he reminds me of Terrence Howard in Sunset Park. Like that, to be honest. Like
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yo, where would you like?
That's wild. That's a wild
That's quite the comparison right there. I don't know.
Like your mouth with Terrence Howard in Sunset Park. There's some niggas out there who probably forgot he was in there.
I mean,
he won him a game.
That's true, but I mean, the nigga's character's name was Spaceman. Like, that's how that nigga.
Oh yeah, because he was always.
Yeah, that nigga always looked like he didn't know what the fuck he was doing most of the time, and that's what, and that's what I hate to see in someone who's young. And then we have Tszyu, who's been put through the ringer, like
Tszyu had 7 fights since Bud annihilated Spence. 7 fights, stopped twice, just since one.
Yeah, stopped twice. Probably one of the bloodiest fights you've seen in the last 20 fucking years. And then
damn, hold on, he got 3 losses.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like
to the Fundora and 1 to the one hit wonder.
Yeah. Yeah. And funny things too is like, I mean, the first Fundora loss, like I said before, that was probably one. I mean, that one looked like Fundora got more of a beating than Tszyu, and Tszyu was bleeding like buckets, But that murder Leah fight though, yeah,
that was brutal. That was
Tim had nothing for that guy whatsoever. Like
yeah, that was like the Tekken practice mode when you just beat up the dummy and like
Yeah, and
I'm gonna test out a left hook, right hand, and uppercut combo.
And further, I watched that fight this morning when I was working on something, and all the shots that was dropping Tim was all left hooks, like brutal. Short.
And it was kind of sad because him and Costa recently rekindled. Costa was there for him. His dad's like, God damn, his dad's just even get bodied like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, wasn't that like his first fight in like years he's seen?
Yeah, his first fight being there and shit. That's just
my god. Yeah, that's a fumble.
Yeah, and Tszyu is like, well, those people are actually strong people. Like he expected it. Like bro was like, like he was like he expected that shit. He wasn't shocked at what happened.
I'm trying to think, Pat. There was another fight recently was on. I think I was watching where the guy's dad was watching his fight for the first time, and it's like a hard ass fucking fight. I'm trying to think. Was that Pacquiao or somebody? But recently, like a known nigga, like it was replaying a fight, and I'm just like, damn, like this nigga like a world champion like 3 times over, and you just now seeing him fight.
Yeah, I get some. I mean, depending on because Pacquiao's father, he was estranged with Pacquiao from Pacquiao for a minute.
Yeah, but damn, that's crazy. Like,
yeah,
how strange you gotta be if like the whole island is like buzzing about your son, and you're just like,
well, I mean, he left the family, so that was the reason why. Like, Duke, I mean, Pacquiao, I guess, let him back in, but it was just like one of those things. It's like, but that's like a nightmare. Like your father is watching for the first time, and you're getting into this hard scrap, and you're getting your ass whooped at certain parts of the fight. That's some shit.
Yeah, and your dad.
I stepped away for a minute. What are you saying? What are you talking about? Whose father?
Costa.
Tszyu. Oh yeah. See, fucking Tim Tszyu. Sorry, Tim Tszyu fought better when he was on his Austin Powers Gold member shit. Daddy doesn't care. Like ever since he got approval from his daddy, it's been all downhill since.
Yeah, no.
Like that. Sometimes sometimes approval could fuck you up.
No, I feel like sometimes, like when I was really young playing basketball in school, like I'd play good when I know my dad wasn't there. My dad be watching from a distance, but when he's actually, I can see him. Sometimes I'd be fucking up, and it's like I don't know. It's just sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes it just be like like I don't know what the fuck it is. But
he kept
nerves.
Yeah, the nerves.
You wanted to keep dancing with The Rock. Like what was going on? Like
it's kind of crazy.
He wasn't cool with just Tszyu. He was on some say my full name. What's my motherfucking name?
Yeah.
No, but I mean that fight definitely lost his. I don't say aura, but like obviously the Fundora fight took the L. It was a close fight. He could say he could have won. He could have won that fight. His dumbass corner should have stopped it, to be honest. Or but that fight right there is kind of what put the chink in the armor, right?
Yeah, and then after then he had the rematch with Fundora, and then Fundora now can fight behind the jab. Now gave him a beating, like and this time they stopped it, But the thing
I feel like he got beat worse than Thurman did in that second fight.
He probably no, I mean Thurman was bleeding from places I didn't think Thurman was bleeding, whereas the second time Tszyu was not bleeding from those punches. He was just getting fucked up by them.
It don't matter if they can bleed or not. Some niggas got tough. Hold on, wait. We judging punishment on a light skinned nigga, really?
Nigga, a white and a light skinned nigga, there ain't that much of a difference, my
nigga. There is, bro. Like I'm just saying, nigga, like, come on, man. Like I hate when y'all do
the only difference is a little bit of melanin, nigga. Like that's the only little bit.
Yeah, this nigga did it like he sprinkled melanin, like he was like, hold on. Yeah,
I mean, Keith's half white, anyways, nigga. it's like it's only a little bit. There's only a little bit of difference between them two niggas.
Oh man, but I ain't gonna lie. I still think it looked like because it looked like a lot of times like Tszyu gets hit flush.
Yes.
Where Thurman was getting hit with punches like at the end of them, and sometimes trying to move away and shit. But I mean, he was getting popped with some shit. Don't get me wrong. But Tszyu just I don't know. Like when niggas be having their gloves underneath their chin. You just know they're going to take every punch at 100% impact. That's all I'm saying.
He kept pulling at his fucking face like every other fucking second. Like with Tszyu was definitely feeling the effects of the fucking like the headbutt. It's like a PTSD shit with that fucking headbutt. Always pawing at that fucking forehead.
Yeah, absolutely.
So after that just let me know, like between that and his daddy. Like he's not like he could be broken mentally.
Yeah, but the fights that Tszyu has had outside of those, like, because usually when someone's kind of slipped, you see it even in the journeyman fights, but he hasn't slipped to that type of level. Whereas like he's beating.
But he's fighting journeyman though. You can't really.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Like, are you sure? He ain't fighting nobody. Like he's fighting the Janibek leftovers. Like.
Yeah, the thing is though he's not getting in trouble like because usually there's always.
I would.
Tszyu is a power puncher.
I would hope he's not getting in trouble against some of the ragtag fucking opponents he's faced.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying. It's like he shouldn't be getting in trouble, but with that level, but we still don't know how good he really is. Like, it's different if he didn't fought Josh Kelly or Virgil Ortiz.
Somebody above Joey Spencer's level.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, remember his last fight?
What if he would have fought what's his name, Ramos?
Well, Ramos was 160, but yeah, I know what you mean. That would have been
but that would have told us some more though. Like
a lot. That would have been a lot. That would have been.
We don't know
and ironically, the winner of this might fight Ramos for a belt. What I'm saying. The winner of this probably is a safer bet. But remember, I don't know if you recall Tszyu's last fight. He didn't stop the guy. I can't even remember who he fought, but he dropped the guy, but he couldn't stop him. So
the guy was just tough, but he was he was getting his ass whooped. Like
that Denny guy, I forgot his fucking name too.
But Tim wasn't. Tim was beating his ass like up and down, left, right, like that was.
Yeah, but I mean that guy was a fucking punching bag. So yeah, well, he wasn't giving much resistance. So it is what it is.
I mean, he was trying to stay in the belt because he was getting fucked up in that fight.
Yeah, but he said Tim was in no threat whatsoever. So it's kind of easy just fucking hitting a punching bag that just is like, oh, I'm just.
But the Tim before Fundora, pre-Fundora, pre-Bakram, that Tim would have stopped that random dude. I'm just saying. So I think I don't know. Maybe he was working on things, but there was a Tim was stopping the guys of that level that we never heard of.
But if you're a power puncher, you shouldn't really be trying to work on anything after the 7th round. Like, you're only putting more tread on the tires. You're only taking less tread off the tire. You're only making yourself worse if you're a power puncher, putting all your force into a guy, pause, and that shit's going fucking 10, 12 fucking rounds. Especially if, the fight isn't competitive. Like, it just, the old timers knew that, you got niggas out of there before you got late into the fight with a power puncher. You don't train them to go 10 rounds.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I agree with you. 100%. Yeah.
Guys like a Pacquiao is a little different, but once you get past 135, if you hit hard, nigga, and you're a power puncher, get him out by 7 rounds. You should be done if this is a non-competitive fight. I don't care how tough the nigga is.
Mm-hmm. And I agree, and that's why in prediction. That's why I don't know who's gonna win this fight. It's intriguing because we don't know. I mean, maybe I know Pat seems like he might be picking Tim here, but I don't know. I just don't know who
he is because he hates Spence.
It's not Spence. I use logic. I use boxing logic when I pick shit like that.
Nigga, this ring thing. Everybody use logic here, man.
Yeah, but my eyes are not saying like this. Like if this was Spence before the car accident, Spence would and should beat the shit out of Tszyu. That's the thing. That's a given.
Top-war fighter himself.
Yeah, no, but Tszyu, I don't get people. Spence went out the fucking windshield of a car. I don't know what you motherfuckers is thinking between. There's a lot more trauma between that and what Tszyu went through. That's
Spence never took the murder lie of left hooks.
This was the same shit I talked about with the Crawford fight.
Here we go. That's all niggas want to do is somehow Crawford with this shit.
But it's not like Bud was the first fight after the car crash. He's had multiple fights after.
Yeah, the car crash. And I said before, he didn't look. My eyes was telling me this is not it. Like this was.
He did beat Danny Garcia clearer than anybody did really until he met Laura, until he fought.
Yeah,
Laura.
but the thing is though, I've seen Danny Garcia hit him with a shot and he's turning away, which that should have stopped the fight, and he's over here going to a different corner, and the bell didn't ring. And niggas is talking about, and niggas pointing that shit out, and niggas is, but the fact that he beat up, Danny Garcia's struggle ass is like, oh, he's back, and it's like odd.
Danny caught him a couple times, and obviously the Ugas situation where Ugas act like you felt like he's
if Spence did that before, I'd be like, okay, Spence, he be getting buzzed and shit like that, he'd be doing that, but And then like that should have set off bells to everyone's like, yo, that's not right. Like niggas like
okay, hold on. So wait. We gotta, because I'm tired of niggas just rehearsing all this Spence shit. Like yo, fuck all this, man. Hold on. Let me get back on camera again so niggas see the G in my face. Like, hey Holmes, like we gonna talk more about the actual like skill involved and why skill wise you think Tszyu beats Earl Spence. Like give us the reason skill wise. What does he do? Like you just like we know
it's not
Spence looks high.
I'm not see that's the thing is like you guys don't want to talk about the deterioration of Spence.
No, bro. It's like that's all we ever talk about.
That's the only thing.
That's all you ever talk about.
That's all we ever bring up.
That's all we ever hear, nigga. Yeah. Like okay,
it's the same thing with Joe Joyce. We just talked about a week ago. It's like it's deterioration. It's his
nigga, but dude, me and King P the ones already know Joyce is done. It's you and Pilot was on some. God damn, hold on, wait, oh, no, he's done, man. Stop! I can't be like, bro. What the fuck are we looking at?
I mean, you should be like that with Spence then. I don't know why you niggas don't want to.
Spence ain't never getting.
Hold up.
Spence for all time great. Spence for all time great.
Here's the thing, Pat. I am like that with Spence. The problem is that I feel the same way about the fucking opponent he's going to be facing. Yeah, so it's a wash.
Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. I didn't want to be the one to say it. I didn't want to be the one to say it, King P. I didn't want to be the one to say it. Like, this nigga act like Spencer's going up against Prime Fundora.
Like if it was Boots, Fundora, or Virgil against Spence, of course I'm picking Spence to lose this fight for sure, 100%. But Tim Tszyu right now, especially with how he's been looking,
cut and dry. Dude, remember when we first mentioned this fight? This was the whole what? Okay, you got orange, yellow power health meter versus orange, yellowish. Like this shit is like. So that's okay. So I'm gonna ask you this. Fuck that. Pat scored. Nigga. What? What's the punch that's going to do it? What's the attack? Like, what do you see Tszyu landing over and over again, or over enough where it's just the most significant punch? Like it just takes Spence out of there. Like walk us through it, because we always harp on Spence's condition and all. Like what's the skill shit? What is going to allow Tszyu to just implement all this shit you're talking about? Because all we ever talk about is how deteriorated Spence is. So I just want to hear something else besides that.
Well, in that case, like I said, I mean, I feel once Tszyu will spam a right hand, there's no question in my mind he's got spam right, and he's got spam uppercuts on him. Like there's just because that's what Tim does. Like if he catches you with one good shot, he's gonna spam that shot over and over and over again. You know, and it's gonna be either a right hand or an uppercut, and it's
R1 triangle, like nigga.
Yeah, like because Spence is not a defensive wizard. Like he catches shots. He's not a nigga.
Dude, if Spence is not a defensive wizard, what Tszyu must be like, Mr. Magoo, nigga. Like,
the thing is, I mean, I do.
He's just walking the punches.
I do think it's a higher weight. I do think Tszyu is a slightly bigger puncher than Spence. Like this is a higher weight. Like Tszyu's actually put away people at this weight. Spence is an unknown at this weight.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, besides out of the top upper echelon of guys that Spence is for, he never takes as much hits from his opponents as like Tszyu. This is the thing that makes this fight crazy, like hard to really call. Like I get all the shit Pat's saying, but technically wise, skill wise, Tszyu is more easier to hit than Spence.
Errol's an Olympian. I mean, Errol's an American Olympian. He's got the pedigree. I mean, you know what I mean?
He don't move his head, but he keep them hands up.
Who, Errol? Or Tim?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Errol or Tim? Sorry, are you talking about Errol?
I mean, come on. Look. Errol moves.
Oh my God.
Hands up, jab. He walking behind the jab. He ain't fighting, slipping. No special effects is right there. Tszyu is literally.
Oh my God.
Hands right here, bro. Like all he does is biting his chin.
So I'm gonna be the one to just flat out say it. I'm gonna just be the one to flat out say.
Be my guest. Be my guest.
Tszyu and his style is textbook for what Spence wants to do. Like a textbook favorite matchup. Like, bro, like I'm treating this as if both guys are unwashed. Fucking even if they were in their prime, even if they were both healthy and in their prime, I think Tszyu style is I don't know, it's easier for fucking Spence because of what Spence can do in there. Fucking Spence, and if I had them indulge in their peak, I think Spence would neutralize him with the pressure, with the jab, with the 1-2, sustained body shots, like
just smother him,
smothering. Like, and that's the thing. Tszyu can be offset. His game can be offset with what Spence does. So, like, I'm looking at that. Well, that's if they're prime. Now, when you look at how they are now, I still think that Errol could do that to Tszyu because I don't think that Tszyu. I think Tszyu.
Let me add this in, and I'm gonna let you get it still, bro. Pause. Plus, we've seen Spence back foot box as well. So if he has to adjust to do that, adjust with Tszyu's pressure, we know he can do that, and that might throw off Tszyu even more. So
I want to let you finish. But the one thing that does frighten me is the punch resistance because obviously we saw what happened. Danny buzzed him, the Ugas situation. He ran to an all-time great in Crawford. That was different. But if Tszyu can hurt Spence early, that could be an issue. But go ahead.
That's really what the fight comes down to.
I mean, Tszyu gonna bring his pressure, but it's gonna be remedial pressure. That's just like, all right. I don't think it's going to be anything that is going to overwhelm Spence, even at whatever he's got left. It won't.
No, keep going. I know what I'm saying.
I think that's where because I just don't.
Go ahead, Pat. I basically
and that's where I slightly differ from you because I do think because now Spence before that I said, but this Spence has been away for 3 years. He's like I said, the level of what he has left. Like it might be enough to do what to actually just.
But his former skills are like his skill level has always been higher than Tszyu's. Like
yes.
One point that King P mentioned, and I'm going to add like the visuals for it. Like I see what he's saying. Like basically, one guy is jabbing from his shoulder up. That's Spence. He'll pump the jab, move forward. He ain't really fainting or nothing. We don't know what added to his game, but just from up till now, we know hard jab, boom, 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 hands up, bringing it back, bow, bow, bow. If Tszyu ain't getting into no jabbing contest with nobody because he's jabbing at a lower angle, wider stance. He started trying to do that pondering bullshit jab his fucking dad used to do, and Earl gonna be hit him with 3 jabs by then. So it's like Tszyu best bet is really just trying to just wing shots and overwhelm Spence, hope he could hurt him, and fucking try to finish Spence, once he hurt him. Like as far as like trying to look to break Spence down, I don't think he got the boxing ability to do that. He better off just launching missiles at dude.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's what I think. Honestly, that's what I think he's gonna do. Like, I think because I just honestly think he's gonna be. He probably sees a washed Spence. He's gonna try to walk right through him. He's gonna try to, 3 years.
But the thing is, we know what closes it. What's the closest? What's the shortest distance between a straight line? Like Spence is going to be throwing straight punches. While Tszyu be trying to do his wind up haymaker bullshit while walking with his fucking hands below his chin. So I don't is he gonna launch it? Like where he's gonna launch these fucking punches from? I don't know, but this shit could look ugly as fuck as a fight.
I mean, one thing's for sure, this shouldn't go the distance. I just don't. This fight should not go the distance. I mean, if it does, it's gonna be either like Spence back foot boxing and Tszyu is just kind
of. This is where we differ because I actually think it does go the distance.
And that could be an issue because we're in Australia. Remember, we are in Australia, so I don't know.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Because this could also be one of those fights where both guys' punching power and durability is worn down, where they can't really hurt each other enough to. They can't hurt each other enough to get the other out of there. It'd be like Andrew Galata versus Andrew Galata. It's like I'm fighting like is it Havoc and Cyclops since y'all niggas like X-Men so much.
Yeah.
Like you remember when their powers were just it's like it's not working. Like
cancel each other out. Yeah.
Like no, like nah, nigga, nah. That could very well be this fight. But I feel like if it goes the distance, I'm gonna always want to pick the guy with the better boxing ability.
Yeah.
Because if it goes the distance, I just don't see Spence hanging on there taking a beating.
Anyway, either way you slice it, to me, Spence has a straighter, easier path to victory than Tszyu does. To me, and it is what it is.
I agree with that. Like, it's hard to trust. Like I don't trust niggas with bad defense, bro. That's just me. Like, it's hard. Like, Tszyu has just shown me too much bad defense for me to just confidently pick this for him. Like, this is in the bag. Like,
yeah, and he ain't been the same guy either. He hasn't been the same guy since he dropped the Soul Taker moniker. So I don't know. It's just kind of
like I needed to see him beat somebody better than Joey fucking Spencer. Even a Brian Mendoza. Wait, not him. Like I'm trying to think. It's somebody else I'm thinking of.
I mean, he beat the shit out of Brian Mendoza.
Yeah, I know.
That was pre-Fundora. Like he stopped.
But that also was
Brian Mendoza. Yeah, that was pre-Fundora. Yeah, that was pre-Fundora. Yeah.
Somebody of his level after that fight would have been a better. Like, okay, we could kind of get because remember we're used to seeing Spence take off and just fight big fights. You know, all them 147 niggas.
I mean, Spence was Spence. Spence was known for no tune-ups, right? That was his quote-unquote gimmick.
Yeah. But I don't know. King, let's see, Pilot. Who's better for like? What is better? Like, whose win would be better for the sport?
I mean, Arrow. I mean, I know Arrow. The only reason I think this is like if Arrow loses, he's done, right? I mean, if Arrow loses this fight and gets stopped. It's a wrap, right? I mean, because he's fighting in Australia. You know, he's a big fish. He's the guy that was a sold out Dallas Stadium in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So if he loses this fight, it's probably a wrap. But in terms of being better for the sport, yeah, I think because remember this fight's consistent at 160, which is a little it's easier to get a belt than 154. So I would say Spence.
Yeah, Spence winning is better simply because I think. If he wins, there's still going to be some demand for some big name fights that people would like to see. Even if you don't think he'll win them, even if you don't think he's at that level anymore. Like I'll tell you this, a Spence Virgil Ortiz fight would sell out in Dallas. Would sell out.
Yep, it would.
There's fights that people would still want to see him with him.
You can put it in there. Fight. A sellout in Philly.
One of the Charlos.
Oh yeah, that would be Spence in Philly with Boots. That would be Boots' biggest gain or whatever if Spence fought in Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Either way, there's still fights that people would be more interested in seeing with Spence than they would with Tszyu. No disrespect to Tszyu.
I mean, Tszyu. I mean, his homie probably would just be in Australia. In Australia, they'll.
Well, at this point, with the way boxing is, we don't need any more fucking big fights highlighted anywhere else. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I'm at the point like if your fight ain't in goddamn like the UK or America or the Tokyo Dome or somewhere that actually has people that will show up, like you could kind of kindly fuck off.
Well, but also
I want to stage this fight in the middle of the Amazonian rainforest, and we're gonna no. I'm not fighting for goddamn jaguars and shit.
But at least shout out because it is regular people time. It's not like fucking we got to sleep at 3 a.m. in the morning for this shit. So at least that's a plus.
Oh, Chris Brown, salute. Shout out to Chris Brown. I just seen you. My bad.
Yeah, I mean, at least for this fight, I mean, because I know now they're catering to the American time, so I think it's for them. It's like Saturday morning or Sunday morning or whatever. So we actually get it at prime time, which is like okay. Because I also was like, is it gonna be in the morning? Because I can't see them fighting this like this in a Saturday morning or some shit like that. Because no, I think it's prime time, which is good because I think they said that the ring time was like 11:30 our time or whatever.
I also don't. I'm still confused about how this Charlo shit played out the way it did. You like that's on his team. I'm sorry. I'm because people are like, oh, well, they should have let him in. Like Australia, if you've looked at their track record, does not just let anybody in. We saw that shit with Haney's dad and the hassle it is. Why did you not fucking sit there and try to see if you could get in beforehand instead of waiting till the last minute? Yeah. That was poor planning.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. I mean, granted, his opponent was of the WWF Superstars variety, but goddamn, like you should at least.
Yeah, but at this point, I would fucking see Charlo fight a fucking garden hose if it meant him getting in the ring and getting active.
Yeah. And hopefully,
man, shit, bro.
Hopefully he's on the Rolly Zoo shit next month or whatever. But for now, man, it's unfortunate.
What were you saying, LB? I couldn't hear you.
Nah, I said chill for that chainsaw man bullshit, nigga. I ain't trying to see that. I ain't trying to see Charlo fight a goddamn garden hose or a fucking pickaxe or a rake or fight to a top opponent already, nigga.
Jose Benavidez and Thomas Lamont, like, come on. I mean, we all know Mo has talent, but
just say
they keep doing it because he's taking so long in between these bouts, so you always have to give him a tune-up. But if he would just take 2 fucking fights in a row, you could move on already. But we're gonna get this fight and then 2 more years or another 12 months, 18 months, he's gonna fight fucking Cowboy Cyril or whatever the fuck his name is, or Stanionis or somebody. At 160.
I would rather not see Charlo fight 2 fights with the Sabrett hot dog stand owner. Just the first fight. Then we can get to actual fights once you got your feet.
Yeah. I ain't trying to see you fight the nigga who goddamn was running the card in that damn that movie with Brad Pitt and De Niro, nigga.
Yeah, the guy that's selling the Australian Vegemite stand, like at the stand, like come on, like stop
the Hell's Kitchen movie. I can't remember the fucking name.
Yeah, but at least this thing has a good co-man, a great co-man actually, with Stephen Fulton and Liam Wilson. Like Chris said, that's a dope scrap because Fulton
good comment for sure.
Yeah,
Fulton, what I want to know the odds on that because Wilson might put him in the trunk. I don't know.
The funny thing is, I just checked the odds and they're not up yet. I'm like, I checked before. I was man. Yeah, like I was looking for it right now. I was like, why am I not seeing the Australian odds? Like, I know I hear that Tszyu the slight underdog for Spence.
Yeah, Spence is a slight favorite here, right?
Yeah, like he like.
Oh wow! I don't want like now.
Spence is minus 180 on FanDuel.
If Tszyu fucking wins, they're gonna treat this shit like Spence was goddamn prime fucking Megatron Star. Like I don't know, they're gonna make a big deal out of this shit.
You got too much dip on your chip.
Not me, nigga, not us. They will. You know.
I think you go a little overboard with this, but
when the crackers want to make somebody a hero, they'll do it. They'll fucking do it. They'll do it. They fucking do it every fucking cotton picking time. All they're gonna take is fucking Tszyu knocking out Spence in 4 rounds, and they're gonna say, "Oh, Tszyu's he's out on the comeback trail, mate." Like, I think he could get Fundora a 3rd fight. How about he revisit the Keith Thurman negotiations? Where's Lubin doing? How about Ortiz? Maybe like I don't need all of that.
No, remember real quick. Last part on the Spence Tszyu. Remember, it was supposed to be at 158, but Spence's team wanted to be at 160. So some people are looking at it both ways. Like, Oh, is that a good? I mean, I think that's a good thing for Spence, right? Because he can make the weight
It's
more
a good thing
comfortable.
for the sport. We don't need damn catch weights at bullshit fights like this.
Yeah, yeah. Either 154 or 160, either or. Don't make it one in between.
Yeah, don't make it complicated. Dude, like don't make it weird. Like 160, goddamn it. Like don't make it weird.
But hold P, I'm not finding the odds on FanDuel. I'm looking over because I was like, I don't see none of the Australian fights. I was looking for Fulton and Liam Wilson too, because I'm like,
maybe I saw it somewhere. Like, I thought it was.
Nah, I thought you were talking about Spence. You're talking about Fulton or Spence, P? Oh, okay.
Now that Fulton, Wilson, bro, like
Spence.
Wilson might put Fulton in the damn the camel rack, bro.
I mean, Fulton looked like he lost all motivation.
It's not a FanDuel, but I saw it somewhere.
That Foster fight, like we expected a good fight. We didn't expect a 12-0 masterclass, basically. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy.
Foster took his toll, man.
Yeah, I don't know if Fulton's since the NOA payday, if he just he's just content, he's not motivated. If he's not motivated, he might
he was only motivated enough to officially beat Figueroa clearly, and then that was it.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, but yeah, no, Fulton. I like because Fulton, because this is not the fight. Fulton needs to have his mind right, because if his mind's not right, Liam Wilson will put a beating on him. Like,
he better have his mind right, money right, ready for war.
Yeah, honestly, because that's probably a big. I mean, because Fulton is not a power puncher, and Liam Wilson, like he's gonna have to figure out a way to keep Liam Wilson off him, and that's why I keep thinking it's like if Fulton is doing this at was it 135 or 140 if it's a 140, I just don't see how that he'll be able to do that effectively. Because, like I said, because
Fulton has a gas tank, like
he does, but
a lot. You know what the sport's missing right now? I'll be honest. We don't really have no more volume punchers in this era. Like everybody's conditioning is goddamn piss poor as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody could just. All right, you know what? Fuck it. I need you. Hey, King P. Hey, you be down on the cards. I need you to average 80 punches right now. Close the show, bro. Like we gotta make this a controversial decision. They're gonna rob us. And the nigga just, let's go. Ring game. Boom, do it. These niggas, like, nobody's a volume puncher. Like nobody. Like, have you just taken a look and just noticed that style has kind of just stopped?
Yeah, or if they do, it's not consistent. Like, every once in the blue moon, they'll throw more punch, depending on if it's a style clash. They'll throw more punches than usual, and usually it's come from the heavies of all places.
That's the crazy part. Like, you niggas is like 150, and you're like 30 punches per round. Okay, 35. Damn it! Like, like nigga, if you don't throw fucking 55 punches, goddamn it, with half of them being jabs and set some shit up, nigga.
Yeah, and Fulton at that time, like I said, like obviously when he was at 122, like Fulton was a volume puncher. Like Fulton, like I mean, like I said, he beat the crap out of Angelo Leo. Like,
yeah, and it's just crazy because Fulton, he don't have the power or whatever. His inside, he was a really great inside fighter, at least in his quote unquote prime. Like even without the power, he could operate in the inside. You know what I'm saying? Like
and he had pop on his shots. He wasn't like no feather-fisted dude or nothing. Like Fulton had a little, Fulton has snap on his punches. He may not have like the weight or like impact on him, but he has snap. He's not just throwing bullshit.
It's kind of ironic though that it's literally about 3 years, where Fulton and Spence both lost, were an all-time great fighter, and Bud and Inoue, and now they're fighting on the same card here, and if they lose, it could be really over for them. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy to think about.
Yo, goddamn, nigga, you right. You absolutely right. To the very week, and they're both on the same.
The very exact week is crazy. That last week of July is wild, bro.
And both these niggas' career ain't been since then. And they say, you know what? Put them on the same card together. Like, what kind of Dana White ass shit is this?
I mean, do we see do we see Liam Wilson actually pulling off the upset against Fulton, or at least?
Yes, I do. Fuck it, I'ma just say it. Yes, Liam Wilson bodies him, puts him in the trunk.
Yeah, I don't want to either because I Fulton, like I said, this Fulton is
I'm more sure of that than Spence Tszyu, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, Marquise Luke getting PBC pink slip fights.
Marquise ain't lying though. Like
Yeah,
like we usually call them out when they top rank because it'd be like so obvious.
Yeah.
But with PBC, they're a little more layered because I feel like PBC be like low key rooting for their guys in these pink slip fights, whereas top rank, it's one of those pink slip fights where it's like you walk out the office, it's a gauntlet. Like everybody's like, you know how like when somebody kills a cop or some shit, and then all the cops show up at the police station and they're just ice grilling the nigga. That's how the top rank pink slip fights be. Just imagine you go to the locker room, you're getting your shit, and everybody's there like.
Yeah, like Top Rank already removed the fighter profile from the website. It's like, look here, bro. Yeah, just take this check, bro. Like we're not. It's not
your key card ain't working no more.
Yeah, like it's not even gonna be wired. We're not wiring your money here. This is a paper check. Our stamp on it. Yeah,
and then when you win, it's like, well, yeah, I gotta go back in the. Like I thought you. Oh wait, damn, you won last night. Hey, Bob. But I mean, that's how embarrassing that should be. But PBC is a little different. Like, I mean, it's not like Golden Boy where they just no one shows up and you're just like at the conference yourself talking.
Yeah, I mean, if Al Heyman cares, if nobody else cares, whoever runs PBC now, whoever runs
Facts.
But I mean, I'm thinking that Liam Wilson will probably. I mean, can he definitely has enough power to stop Fulton because Liam Wilson almost knocked out Navarrete, so I know he can.
He had him down for 20. He had him down for 20 seconds, pretty much. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, Oscar Valdez ain't he had to throw like everything in the kitchen sink to stop doing?
But that's the thing. Valdez was able to basically outbox and stop. I mean, it was a little, Valdez always struggles a little bit, but I'm saying.
I mean, dude was putting hands on fucking Valdez.
Yeah. He was.
Didn't he rock him?
But also, I want to keep in mind, this fight just got announced that it's going to be a, WBA fake belt type shit where the winner is going to be in line for a Kakase, which, it's the title, so maybe I'm going to say Fulton's going to win decision. I'm gonna go for it one more time here, but I'm not confidently. I'm just gonna say, I'll say Fulton this.
All right, King P.
So, my bad. I stepped away for a minute. What you want to know?
Fulton, Liam Wilson. Who
do you think will win?
At this point, I don't trust Fulton for shit. So, not Fulton.
Yo, so that's 3 Liam Wilsons.
Yeah, because honestly, because that Fulton fight hurt a lot of people's feelings, like that Fulton and Foster fight. I mean, first the Monster.
It did.
Yeah, I mean, first Fulton and Monster pissed people off because niggas did not like.
I mean, I don't. Him losing is like you could lose, but like the way you lost and the way
the body language in between rounds, like it was like Boldy was sad. It was sad.
So horrible, and the thing is, there's no chance of him avenging them losses. Yeah, like he got the Figueroa.
No, because remember before Figueroa, he fought Castro, who Shusha knocked out. But Castro knocked him down once or twice and got.
Castro should have won, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Castro should have won that shit. So it's like he's doing one. What's the Jay-Z line? What he said? One high performance every 10.
Every 5 years, every 4 years.
Yeah, like bro. Oh, hold on, wait. Before we continue with this one, we already 3-1. What was everybody officially for Spence Tszyu? Because I feel like we talked about that hard, but we ain't never. Only Pat made it known he had Tszyu.
Okay, Pat, what round? Okay, what round?
Spence decision for me. I said
Tszyu KO by like 7.
I got Spence in 10. Fuck it, I'm just gonna say Spence in 10. I'll say Spence is gonna break him down eventually.
Spence decision.
Damn, this is a hard one to call. Like, I saw everybody's. Like this could very well be right for everyone. This is tough because a part of me is split between King P's decision and Pat Scorpio's fucking KO with Tszyu. A draw. I'm gonna call a draw. Fuck it.
Hey, I mean, like I said, it could be because like if Spence doesn't obviously presume himself enough, they're like, yeah, we're not gonna put an L on your record because we need you to build more fights in America type shit. Because this is the boxing.
Thank you, because I feel like with a draw, if it's a good fight and it's a draw, or it's a decision where it could be like, yeah. A draw is kind of the safest play for everyone. And then everyone kind of just says, okay, I could continue. Like, I could keep on my path. I could do my thing.
So you thinking classic PBC draw type shit?
Yeah, the draw is a new robbery. I feel like somebody will get a gift with the draw, though. But
remember, Tim's at home, so it's like you got to account for that somewhat. It's Australia.
Yeah, no, I'm accounting for that, but then I'm looking at the grand scheme of things because if Tszyu wins, there's a good chance he just is Errol fucking Spence in 2026. Tszyu career could just still kind of be over if he doesn't just look impressive or they take another chance on a fight outside of Australia. Because every time he go out Australia, he gonna get his ass whooped. So it's like he has that to deal with, and even if you bring big enough names there, they'll just beat your ass in Australia.
Right.
Like you don't need there's enough great whites in Australia. We don't need the import of killer whale or nothing, nigga. Like, so it's like, yeah. So a draw kind of just makes everybody happy if the fight is decent enough. And I do feel the fight will be decent enough just off of Tszyu's bad defense and Spence, us not knowing how he's going to react to certain things.
Yeah, I think it'll be a fun fight. Like, it's got to be a fun fight, I think. I hope, at least, you know.
Any nigga who's fighting a pressure fighter and he keep his hands below his chin is pretty much, you got a 50% chance that fight is going to be fun. Like now, if the nigga who fights with his hands below his chin, if he's 6 feet or higher or taller, you got a 75% chance that's going to be a fun fight. So that's just them the rules, yo. Because a lot of them tall niggas, they don't know how to fight at the angle or put their shoulder or keep their hands up. They all think that they could just. All them tall niggas, not all of them, but a lot of them just think they could just, okay, and weave out the way and no, like you're not Vitaly fucking Klitschko.
True. But this will be these two fights will be a little bit difficult to kind of like. I mean, most people, like I said, most people don't trust Fulton now because Fulton kind of let everyone down with the Foster fight.
Do not do a parlay with these niggas, bro. Mm-hmm. Somebody's gonna let you the fuck down. You better go all in on just single bets.
that might be serious. Because I'm actually surprised. Like, I thought those odds would have actually been in FanDuel or DraftKings by now, but it's just like,
they always got something fishy when it's an Australian fucking fighter in a fight that could like do something. Like y'all did this bullshit with the K Scott Olivia Curry rematch. That was a 50-50 even score fight, and y'all didn't have that on a lot of the fucking betting apps. Right. Like you motherfuckers knew, like y'all know, like y'all didn't want niggas to eat off that fight. And when she got on the interview and confirmed that she dropped like $3,000 on a bet, that told me all I needed to know.
Facts.
Motherfucker probably got 30K off that fucking bet. which was damn near a sure thing if you knew boxing. Damn near a sure thing.
Yeah, they better put that shit up soon because I want to put some money on some upsets. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck are y'all guys doing? Like, stop wrestling with the goddamn kangaroos and y'all go in the betting office and set this shit up.
Right. Exactly. You know, this is supposed to be a good box weekend for betting. Like I want to bet on these fights. Like, you know, like get it up there. But,
niggas trying to eat out here, B.
Yeah, that's it. I hope. For America's boxing's sake, you know, you gotta hope that Spence and Fulton win. Like they, you know, because so you can actually make some fights with them in the States. You know, significant fights within the States. You know, because it won't look good if Wilson and Tszyu wash them. You know, and it's like, then it's gonna be like. Well, Twitter will be on fire if that happens. So Twitter will be on some other shit. Like,
oh, bro, this is like reverse Juneteenth or some shit. Ain't no way both these niggas could lose. Like,
yeah, it'll be like 3 years ago when, like, you know, when Fulton got washed by Monster and Spence got washed by Crawford. Like, niggas were not.
But at least that was like international niggas. Like Crawford's black, you know, he's Japanese, a little like two damn Crocodile Dundee niggas watching some brothers, bro. I don't know. The optics look different, man.
Yeah, it do.
like I don't want to hear no. That's a fucking right hand. Like,
Crikey, look at that. Crikey, look at that right hand.
Crikey, look at that left hook. Oh man, look at that. Oh, look at the right hand on that one. Like, no. I ain't trying to hear that bullshit, nigga.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, so yeah, both y'all can't lose, and both y'all can't lose brutally. Yeah. Like, you know, like somebody, because real talk. I asked one of my students. I was like, because we was talking about like, damn, like they should do more boxing in the summer, which they did for the last few years. They have been working on that. Like, I could notice that, and I was like, what would you rather have? Boxing on 4th of July as the standard or boxing on Juneteenth? Shorty was like, Juneteenth sounds better, but it's like, it could be more disastrous because it's like, first of all, you can have like, you don't really want to have a bunch of niggas fighting niggas like on Juneteenth. But then you don't want to see niggas be losing to anybody else either, though. Where she was like, July 4th, you could do more of a country thing, so you could get a bunch of different Americans and have them go against the British dudes and different people. But Juneteenth, she was like, man, nah, that's like too much pride. Like, you ain't gonna want to see niggas beat up bums, but then you don't want to see them lose to anybody either. Like, and God forbid one of these, you try to set it up like that against a damn journeyman guy, and the journeyman beats your ass. Like,
exactly.
So I was like, you know what? You're right. Like, yeah, like 4th of July it is. Like, boxing should always be on 4th of July. Abdullah Mason, Albert, and that card, that's the right way to go. So yeah.
Exactly. You know, so yeah, like I said, hopefully that straighter card, like I said, you know, like I said, at least, I mean, either one of them pulls it off or both of them pulls it off. But yeah, like I said, they can't be getting washed in Australia. Like, neither, because like I said, then you know, like their draws will take a hit. You know, I mean, if Fulton's already on, you know, people are already pissed at Fulton already. Like, Fulton is like,
because Fulton ain't likable. Like, that's Fulton's problem. Like,
that nigga be on Twitter too much, arguing with niggas and shit. He's emotional. He's emotional as fuck. You know, he's emotional.
That's true too. Like, bro, you've had a pretty good career. Like, even with the brutal losses, you've had a pretty good career, and made some damn good money. And y'all niggas be some of the most bitterest motherfuckers on this planet. Like, y'all niggas gotta chill with this Austin Trout energy.
But it's easy to root for Arrow because Arrow's pretty chill. You know what I'm saying? He's a likable guy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, Arrow pissed off a lot of his fans with that. And I didn't watch it because I don't watch this nigga if he not boxing in the ring.
Oh, the war interview?
A lot of people. I remember a lot of people was making content and just responding and like, damn, like this nigga lied to us. Yeah, like he was on point. And I get it because it's one thing that we all recognize that Arrow got all those accidents and that trauma on his body. That's bad enough. But the smoking, drinking, not sparring, not doing any drills, niggas just fucking off, doing whatever they want. Yeah. That's the unacceptable part. A lot of people don't understand what the fans of the hardcore stands of Earl Spence are mad about. And then to lie about it.
Yeah.
You know, and of course everybody's gonna, I know people say, oh well, yeah, he's not gonna tell the truth. You know, everybody's gonna be fighting, you know, saying that this and that. Yeah, I get that. But you're also lying to yourself too. So it's like, it's just a bad look, but I get both sides of it. Like, no boxer's gonna just be honest and say, yeah, I'm not really training that serious. So niggas shouldn't be getting all bent out of shape when they hear that somebody didn't train that hard or whatever. The game is the game, but you can't get mad at them for them being upset about it or either.
Exactly.
Because I mean, like if you weren't doing all these, if he didn't have all the trauma on his body, maybe it would be a little more acceptable. But having all that trauma on your body and still not taking the training serious, that's like just a double fuck no. Like, that's like you go in for the kiss and the bitch move her head, right? And you try again and the bitch just smush your face. Like exactly. No means no, nigga. Like that's the type of no. Like niggas is getting. It ain't no like it's no bitch chill. Hey, you doing the Hard Knock Life Jay-Z smush. Like you're like, be gone, like demon, like. But yeah, man. So what else we got to talk about? I ain't trying to be here all night. Like, is that it?
So the next one, I mean, there's also another one on that day too. The return of Anthony Joshua. And Anthony Joshua. Of course, this ties in with Fury also fighting on Friday too. Although that's not going to be televised. That's going to be part of his reality show.
Most random shit. That's the most random shit ever. What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, I can't be mad at that. That's excellent motherfucking promo. The reason why no one's making a big deal about it or caring, because it's Tyson Fury at a downward slope. Like, if this was prime Tyson Fury or Tyson Fury after the Wilder fights or whatever, or something else, or even after the Dylan White fight, whatever, this would be a great look. But it's one of those things where you had the right plan, but you had the wrong man.
Yeah, but the thing is, though,
somebody like Broner do this, or Boots, or Devin Haney, and that shit will blow the fuck up. But Tyson Fury at this stage, no.
Yeah, but
I mean, we all know. Yeah, go ahead.
The thing with Fury though is Fury gives great ratings on Netflix. This is why he gets all these shows and fights and stuff like that. He
does, but it ain't gonna do like it did before. Like did his last? Oh no, go Pilot, go. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say we all know what this is leading to, right? Obviously, they're fighting on the same weekend. This is leading to that Joshua Fury.
But people like Joshua's gonna sell that fight though. Like. Fury ain't really coming off of any, like, what was the numbers for his last fight on Netflix? And that had Conor Benn on it.
Yeah, I mean, no
one talked about those numbers. Usually when Netflix has a fight, the next week out, niggas is like, 55 million. So
I mean, I think they probably did announce it, but I think because the fight was so fucking terrible, no one give a shit.
Yeah, but it would have circulated a little bit. I felt like the nigga just walked in the room, farted, and just left the room. Like they didn't even stick around for the results. It was like, yeah, it was 15 million. Just, nigga had the Michael Jackson whisper voice. Just Tyson Fury pulled in 17 million viewers around global and left. Like, hold on, what'd you say? Damn, where the nigga went? Like, I was like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, but I mean, because obviously now the plan is to set Fury and Joshua for the fall. So now both these guys are same weekend. They're fighting nondescript opponents. Fury's fighting.
It's about 3 to 4 years too late for that, pal. But whatever. At this point.
They still think it's. I mean, obviously because Joshua. I mean, unfortunately. Usyk took his work, and it's like, okay, there's nothing that that's not really a fight. He can't really build on his legacy anymore.
You can't look. Tyson ain't been knocked out yet. If Joshua knocks out Fury, that's a big fucking deal. Big fucking deal. The thing is, what's selling this fight is Joshua's fucking drama, and it's not like I don't say it as like it's bad drama. I'm saying drama is a sense that he's coming off like losing his friends. the Jake Paul fight, all that. Like, even though that was a while ago last year, that's what's surrounding him. He's been, you know, like, so as soon as you hear Joshua, that's everything you hear about. That's everything that you conjure up in your mind.
Right.
But as soon as you hear Tyson Fury, you just think of, that's the guy Usyk beat twice.
Or the guy that knocked out Wilder.
And then you're really, really thinking back now because so much shit done happened after that.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, it ain't even about Wilder no more, unless you're Piers Morgan or some racist fuck. Like, I'm just saying, bro, like, that's how it felt. Like Tyson Fury name ain't buzzing like that. Matter of fact, I still think a Wilder Joshua fight at this time would have more buzz than a Fury Joshua fight right now.
Yeah. I mean, if you compare it to after Fury beat Wilder, he was on top of the world. He was getting better than Ali type shit, top 10, top 5, the great heavyweight of all time. And Usyk kind of just took the thunder from him and AJ. You know, Usyk kind of just came through and.
But it wasn't right away. He fought some fights before that. Like, he still was at his name. He was still up there. Like,
he still was, yeah, for sure. 100%.
You know what I'm saying? During that time, that's when AJ was floundering.
Yeah.
So it's like none of these niggas ever was on point at the same time. Even Fury shit ain't on point now.
Yeah, I mean, Fury right now, I mean, like I said, he's coming off his performance against Makhmudov, which was a terrible fight to watch.
Which no one gives a fuck. And say what you want about Jake Paul.
No, that was a waste of
a knockout over Jake Paul does more for the boxing culture than whatever Fury did in his last fight.
I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, when's the last time, Bud Canelo was like the last big card, because the Netflix one with Fury and the Regis Prograis Ben fight, like it was such a letdown. You know what I'm saying? It was
respectable struggle thon, nigga. Like
with Makhmudov, right? That was such a fucking letdown. Like
remember Conor Ben going life and death with Prograis?
That was a waste of Netflix.
I mean, Joshua Paul was a terrible card too, but it just had the highlight reel knockout of Jake Paul.
Like, yeah, but one card, both cards were trash, but one card produced a viral moment and helped the culture, and it just you saw way more spin-offs and multiverses come from that shit. Whereas the Fury shit just the main thing was how good Prograis looked against Conor Ben.
But do you think
that was the story of that weekend?
But do you think if the AJ wasn't being a hoe and just kind of went inside the rim, would that have helped a little bit? You know how AJ was kind of playing the.
Oh yeah,
I'm not coming.
Yeah, he was ringside for that. Yeah. I almost forgot. That's why I could see. Yeah, no, that's
another reason. Like, they didn't like, and I understand where Joshua going, because he's probably looking at, if I get into the ring, they're gonna try to make it seem like I did it on some turkey shit. Here, do it, good boy, and here, like. Nah, I'm my own man outside the ring. I got my nigga Eddie with me, yada da da da. So I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
But it's like sometimes you gotta bite the bullet if you know you're gonna fight this guy. Like, that only worked if you gonna pop up and end up fighting Wilder or somebody else. But if you're still gonna fight Fury, that's a wasted moment. Like, that's like when I think it was Paulie Malignaggi had a Cotto fight or some fight where back on Showbox, like, wow, like, you gotta, like, some of you niggas ain't old enough for this. But Paulie Malignaggi was trying to get a fight with somebody else at the time. And he was talking mad cash shit, whatever, trying to hype the fight. And he was like ringside for one of the fights. And after the fight, he was trying to get into the crowd, like get into the ring. I don't know, nobody else is remembering this fight. And
I don't think it was Cotto though.
It wasn't good. It had to be. It was somebody else with a decent name. Somebody he wanted to fight, and like security and everybody packed him up on some like, yo, who the fuck is this guy? Like, they didn't let this nigga get into the ring, and they really hemmed his ass up. So, which made it kind of more known than if he would have almost got into the ring. It was like it provided fuckery. I just can't remember what fight it was where he did that. Somebody got to remember this shit. This is on Showbox.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably have to think about it a little bit. And I watched that shit. I still remember it too because he definitely did get hemmed up out of that ring.
Okay, so you remember? Okay. Like I'm not fucking crazy. Like you remember that shit? Like because I think that's when he was back. You know, I hate this word. He was in his wigger days.
Yeah, the Guido days.
You know, he was like fucking Marky Mark and shit, and he
yo, homie.
Yo, he got the jersey on and the chain, and he's like,
Are you talking about Paulie?
Yeah, Paulie Malignaggi. Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the stop finishing shirt and shit. One the stop finishing shirt and all that shit.
Yeah, it's like he got hemmed up like that. I was like, when that shit happened, I'm like, yeah, now you know how I feel to be a black man, nigga. Yeah, you out here cosplaying and shit. Yeah, him and like kick him.
Speaking of Paulie, he was in the mix to be replacing Jamal Charlo. That's crazy, bro. I don't know if you saw that. Like Lance Pugmire posted that.
No.
That's crazy.
Okay. I'll take crazy shit that shouldn't happen for 500, Alex.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a daily double. What are we doing? Because that's outrageous, nigga.
It was.
Yeah. Throw a koala and a dingo in the ring at that point, nigga. Like.
Facts.
Have a kangaroo fight a Komodo dragon if y'all just want to just see stupid shit.
Exactly.
Like what the fuck are we doing? Like, get this rescuers down under ass shit out of here, bro.
You know, but with Joshua now, I mean, obviously now they're trying to preserve it because Fury got his opponent, and then Joshua got a guy that most of us have never heard of before, never even seen before. But it seemed like he came out of fucking nowhere. You know, all 20-1, 20 knockouts, 20 KOs on his name, Christian Prenga. You know,
hold on, which country is he from?
Was it Romania or some shit like that?
I ain't gonna lie, them unknown European punchers don't be hitting like them South American unknown punchers. So I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
See, my thing is, because now due to the kickboxer giving Usyk all types of issues before, now I have to side at every one of this shit like that. When I see a nigga that has 20 fucking knockouts in his wins, and it's like, okay, well he might have some.
Yo, especially with Tyson Fury's track record, like he the last nigga to be taking on some unknown skill guy.
Need we be reminded the last time? Sheesh, brother.
He's from the country Jobber State.
I mean, that's close enough. Oh no, yeah, dude.
Population 12 million, because it seems like boxing don't run out of those motherfuckers.
No, he's from Albania. There we go. Here we go.
Albania, okay, all right. Who's from there again, nigga?
I'm not sure. And I'm not sure what heavyweights are from Albania these days.
No, I'm thinking like boxers in general, nigga. Like I haven't heard like Albania just sound like some shit I didn't hear like in years. Like for instance, like my sister was telling me she had a friend that took a vacation to Lithuania, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like wait, what is this 92 Dream Team Olympics? Like I haven't heard that name. That country name in like goddamn 30-something years.
Yeah, no, I honestly have not heard of anyone coming out of Albania. If I do, I probably would have to Google because I can't think of any off the top of my head.
You know? Yeah, like Albania, like what's next, Transylvania? Like,
I mean, logic should state that Joshua hopefully doesn't get tagged by a dude that's 21 with 20 knockouts, and should probably get rid of him in about 2 or 3 rounds, if they're being generous. You know, should go. You know, obviously, then there's the. Obviously, Joshua's come up from a car accident too, so then we don't know what his mindset's going to be like, what his conditioning is going to be like for this guy. It's going to be, but clearly this is a guy that's picked in order to kind of preserve the Fury fight for the fall. Now, does anyone think that Joshua will get tagged and get caught by this dude, or Joshua should actually run right through this dude?
He should, but keyword, there's emphasis on should.
Remember, Joshua had his situation where his 2 friends died brutally in a car crash, and he was unscathed, luckily. But I don't know if that's going to play a role.
Unscathed, but we just don't know. Like,
Yeah. But I mean, one dude's head got cut off. You know, so I think he was in better shape. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace.
But fucking Launchpad the Quack would say that shit.
Yeah.
But
you would be the one to point that out.
But Joshua,
he's alive, so he's unscathed, nigga. Like everyone else died.
I'm gonna say Joshua too. Joshua, I'm get rid of him, and we'll be on to the entree against Fury.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking as long, Joshua should get him out there within 3, and like I said, but then heavyweight has too much fuckery these days. Like, and that's why I'm praying that this not any fuckery like this shit. Like, I don't want to see a fucking 21-20, this Albanian guy just floor Joshua because this is why I get that's why I get these fucking records. Like, he's a puncher. It's like, okay, Joshua, if
he need to treat him like he treated Vato Valin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he needs to just okay, look, I'm going to go run right through you. That's the type of shit. And, keep his hands up, not get tagged by a shot that he shouldn't be taking or whatever. Because, that Dubois shit still was like, Dubois obviously is a puncher, but I didn't like the way that Dubois had him put him down face first. Like, that shit wasn't cool. So it's like, I just hope, I just hope there's no fuckery in this one. Because, I mean, it would be the biggest upset if Prenga actually knocks dude out. But I mean,
would be fucking crazy, yo.
But also because I do have smoke for some other shit on this card, like fucking Shiraz. Like, Shiraz can fight. There's no question about that. But dude got a soft touch for his title fight, and then he's getting an even softer touch for his first title defense. I don't know.
Well, you know what? But you know why though? Turkey wants to make that Canelo fight. I'm sorry, it's obvious Turkey's trying to make Canelo versus Shiraz right next year. So,
but it's
bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. I know. It's bullshit.
If Shiraz hasn't taken the fights that he's taken and won, I probably would be screaming at him the same way I screamed at fucking Janibek. But at least this one has the fucking quality fights under his belt. So I'll give him that.
I'm tired of these Jabaros. Like, after the Adames fight, dude's been fighting, and I think Berlanga's Jabaro too. And we'll talk about him in a little bit. But
we on the way.
But I think people hate.
Job yourself out, bro.
But I think people hate. Berlanga so much that they kind of throw Shiraz some bail. At least to hold him over.
That's true too. But it was a brutal KO over Berlanga. He didn't just Shakur Stevenson him to death. Like, he got him out of there. So we gotta respect that a little more.
In his hometown too.
Like here you go, surprise, motherfucker, bye-bye.
Especially since Berlanga was talking shit, like talking cash shit to do, that was a satisfying knockout. But it's just like Shiraz could clearly. I want him to if you're gonna get, I get it. For his title, he was supposed to get Pacheco. Pacheco didn't take the fight, and then you got the random WBO Mando. But it's like I want, but the first time should be tougher than that. Like, gee,
it should be tough. Now I know there's another fight on the only fight to look forward to on this card, Pat. If you know, is the Kelly. How do you pronounce the other guy's name? Darko.
Oh yeah, Darko. Yeah.
Josh Kelly defending his title against somebody who's probably maybe more formidable. We don't know. I've never seen him before. I ain't gonna lie, but it's an intriguing fight. Is he good? Is he a dog? You think?
Darko has a really good chance of beating Josh Kelly because obviously Josh Kelly is, he got himself a good victory. He finally became champion, unbelievably. Nigga became champion before fucking Ortiz. Yeah, and
man, it feel like a nigga could start boxing next week and become a champion before Ortiz at this point.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's fucking crazy. More to live was getting like step aside paydays. He was in dark matches. He became a champion before. Like,
you see what I'm saying?
I don't want
Alvarez.
I don't want to get into Ortiz though, but Virgil Ortiz better get his shit together. Like, this is ridiculous. Though.
Honestly, he should win a 160.
And we seen his tweets the other day, like he bigging up his manager and all that, and I'm just like, Bro, like, get the fuck out of here.
Come on now, man. And he got frozen. And then you heard the shit with not to get into it, but the whole like you can't wear nice gloves. You can't wear what the fuck? You can't wear colorful gloves.
Oh yeah, that shit was ridiculous. He can't wear colorful gloves. Mm-hmm. The fuck?
I get the beard. I get the beard thing, but the colorful gloves thing is like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Boots is a bigger draw than you. Boots is a bigger draw.
Yeah, nigga, we should jump him.
Yeah, no,
but I do see that Agarko went life and death with fucking Ishmael. Maybe I did watch that fight with Ishmael Davis where he got dropped, but he won that.
So did Josh Kelly. They both won him. They both went life and death.
Josh Kelly was fucking struggling against dude.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. They're both on the same level to me, except Josh Kelly just has a title. So
like, they're both just whoever wins is still the weakest champ at 154 by far, basically.
Probably, yeah. But like I say, but like I said, it's it's the only like real true 50-50 fight, and it's still because 154 shit. It's still up there. Like it might even steal the show for barring a Joshua highlight real knockout or Prenga knocking him out type shit. But yeah, outside of that though, it's just it might be the one of the worst undercards I've seen like for a pay-per-view. Like it's just literally Jabba Rose. It's like 12 fights on there. It's just like I don't even know.
They got my boy Nishan Dev on there, the Indian prospect. Too. He's on there.
But they do have that one Arab kid that I actually keep an eye on with Sultan Al Muhammad, because that's the one I said that motherfucker be scrapping for a 17-year-old. So he got no fucking defense for days though, but he be throwing hands. So I want to see what that more than the other Arab prospects. I don't want to see a Muhammad Alakel or none of that, because the motherfuckers I can't sit and watch.
Is that card? Is it Saudi Arabia that card?
Of course. Yeah. So yeah, no, and of course it's a pay-per-view. It's part of the pay-per-view. If you have the Zone Ultimate subscription, whatever. It really shouldn't be pay-per-view. It's not a pay-per-view card like in the league.
Man, they done bastardized the word pay-per-view. Pay-per-view don't mean shit now. Pay-per-view is like the blue caps or Raising Canaan, nigga. Like dirt. Like anything is a pay-per-view. And I'm from the era where the goddamn Telefura, them Aztec warrior joints. Like,
yeah, so am I.
These some actual joints, man. But like these niggas just color everything. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm just sick of this.
This should have just been
no pay-per-view.
Yeah, this should be called. This should be part of a regular sub without the fucking DAZN Ultimate. Like it's not.
I've seen Pro Box cards more interesting than this bullshit.
Yeah, the only difference with this card is just going to depend on how heavyweight kind of moves and then what 154 does. If Josh Kelly, is he going to be a one and done champion? But yeah, other than that, and then if Shiraz, and
a lot of that going around lately, right?
Right. Mm-hmm. And how badly Shiraz beats the jobber he's facing,
we're gonna get like a good highlight. Like, I don't know, this seemed like an active boxing weekend, but then it doesn't. Like it seems like it's a lot of fluff.
Well, if I don't know if we talked about the real quick Pacheco fight over the weekend, but do you think Pacheco versus Shiraz, like who would you pick in that fight?
Shiraz.
Okay.
I didn't even see the Pacheco fight. How did he look?
He looked good. He's not the guy that that was his first fight with Buddy McGirt. He did look good. He looked better than he's looked in a while. But
yeah, he looked offensively better, which is this thing. Like because he at least
it was kind of boring. It was boring a little bit.
It was boring. He was effective more offensively. That's because he broke down the lean.
He got him out there.
Boring then.
Because it's for the mid round. He didn't do it. Like he eventually got him out of there because Lester couldn't, right? Lester couldn't get the guy out of there, so he did get him out.
Lester had that nigga throwing combos on him and shit.
Yeah.
Lester had turned that shit into like a competitive, entertaining fight. And you saying Pacheco just broke him down one-sided?
It was pretty one-sided. It was pretty one-sided, but it was just kind of he was just working the jab. Like, Buddy McGirt made him box a little bit. He got him out of there, but it was kind of
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it wasn't like he was because his offense had been looking kind of trash for a guy who's a 6'4".
Yeah. Hold on. What round did he stop him in?
11.
Yeah, 11.
God damn, that long it took. Well, he did get him out of it. I mean, Lester couldn't do it, and niggas was high on him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
because Lester take too many fucking, and that it goes back to the whole, like you have volume punchers in eras where the pound for pound elite guys fucking ran their hands, moved their hands.
Right.
Like a guy like Lester Martinez, he stops Aleem if he would stop fucking off. Like a lot of the posturing and shit he's doing. Like just put the punches and the offense together, bro.
Exactly.
So I could understand why he didn't stop him in that fight, and because he kept giving Aleem chances, and then Aleem would see like, damn, hold on, I actually landed one out of that flurry of punches. Fuck it, why not try it again? And then now you got a whole fucking fight with this dude.
Yeah, and that wasn't really a good look for Lester Martinez though. But I mean, Aleem
it wasn't.
I mean,
not after you had a tough fight with him, Billy. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You're not you trying to be middleweight Oscar Valdez, nigga.
But yeah,
I'm gonna make this fight entertaining and good and competitive more than it should be.
Yeah, all I know is that Shiraz better stop, dude, and then they better start making plans to Shiraz Pacheco. Like, I want to see that fight. I want to see because I need Shiraz in the ring with a top 10 fucking Superman and stop fighting these Jabba Roll opponents. And especially since it's that, I think that I don't know if that or Josh Kelly fight is gonna be the co-main. I would hope to, but knowing Turkey, Shiraz is probably the co-main.
Shiraz probably the co-main. But I will say, out of all the divisions,
you're gonna need a brutal knockout before you get into a real a main event. You don't want no snoozer ass.
I will say, I know I'm being hyper 168, but I will say, out of the quote unquote top guys, 168 does have these action packed guys. You know, they may not be the most skilled, whatever you want to say, but a lot of the 168 top guys they look to get their opponent out of there. You know, for better or for worse. So, Shiraz will probably knock the guy out early type shit, right?
Yeah, he should. Like, he better. Like, if that shit goes 12 rounds, I'm going to be looking at that motherfucker side-eyed. Like,
because I think they also got Jacob Bank, right? The guy that stopped Skull. The guy he's on this card too. Which that honestly, that should have been who. But that's too dangerous with a Canelo fight in the line. You know, I get it, but
it's too dangerous. Yeah, that's like I said, this card, with the exception of the Kelly fight. And it's just like it's an exercise in bad matchmaking and pay-per-view matchmaking. Like, it shouldn't be, So like I said, but like I said, Joshua. Like I said, I mean, we know the focus of why Joshua is fighting this guy. He's and God willing, he gets through this shit without any fuckery, and then we go into the fight with Fury in the fall, and then Fury doesn't have a fuck up against the dude that fought fucking Vlad in 2014 for his belts. It's like, come on, like, they're both pussyfooting around their competition, but at least Joshua has an excuse. I don't know what Fury's is, for at least the level of competition. So, like I said, the card isn't that the card is awful, but it'll probably push a couple things forward, give or take, And then on Sunday we have the debuts for Zuffa for both Berlanga and Hitchins. Who are both Hitchins, is talking cash shit on Twitter. Like, niggas are letting him have it every fucking day about some shit. Like, Hitchins talks too damn much on there though. But I'll say this though, both guys are in for a hard. They're in with live opponents. Fucking Berlanga's in with Stephen Butler. Stephen Butler is chinny. But he can ice you with either hand. Like, it's one of those.
Hold on, this is Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Is Fury on Sunday too?
What's that?
Is Fury fighting
Friday?
Yeah, Friday. Okay, so Friday, Saturday. Okay, so we have 3 days. Okay.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday. Okay, now I can understand why y'all said it's a big boxing weekend. Okay, that makes more sense. Sorry.
Yeah, but Fury's though, unless someone gets like a bootleg stream, it's being filmed for Fury's reality show. So it's part of that. Like, we'll hear the results of it.
But yeah.
But Berlanga and Hitchins, obviously, like I said, that's for Sunday, and like I said, Berlanga's fighting Stephen Butler, and like I said, and Berlanga is coming off, getting KO'd by Shiraz, so it's like
he hasn't fought since, right? Oh, damn, that's great.
He hasn't fought since. No, he hasn't.
And Hitchins is coming off from getting KO'd mentally by Oscar. What's his name?
Duarte.
Duarte. Yeah.
But there's a fight on this card I want to mention real quick. I'm Pat, man, sorry, but the Derevchenko, he's 40 years old, but he's fighting Jalil Hackett. That's a very intriguing fight because Hackett's the guy that had some hype, right? And he's fighting this 40-year-old. He better win. I'm just saying. I know Derevchenko's 40. He's still a dog, but you gotta if you're worth something, you gotta get the old dog out.
But Hackett has been having some discipline problems because I mean you gotta be bad if Eddie's releasing you from your contract, like yeah Hackett, and then because Hackett showed up at OTX and he was struggling, like he's Bro's not like, and you can't really struggle against Derevchenko, like so it's pretty much gonna be if Hackett can put it together to actually beat Derevchenko, or does Derevchenko beat the shit out of him type thing. So it's like. Yeah. Like it should be because Hackett is so far as a disappointment so far, and Derevchenko is a little warm, but he's still a dangerous guy. So I actually like that fight. I like that fight a lot. Because
Derevchenko might dig deep and turn around and give you that Munguia effort, nigga.
Exactly. Like Hackett has not really shown like he can handle like a level. Like he was beaten by a Puerto Rican fighter. On that Hitchins Pyro card, like he was beaten like soundly, so it's like, like he hasn't shown that he can actually take it to the next level. Like, so this fight will answer some questions, for both guys, but really for Hackett because Derevchenko's already fucking proven. Like he's already like we know he's a tough guy. And unfortunately the tough guy, he was too much of a tough guy, and that's why he has a 16-6 record. So
So who are we picking for Berlanga?
I honestly want to pick Butler knocking him out, like because.
Hold on, Pat, have you picked Berlanga before?
I know, right?
Have I picked Berlanga before? I mean, I picked him for when he went the distance with old boy, like on the Matchroom card, like Yeah, like I mean, that was the card where I won $1,700, but I picked him for that.
I'm just surprised.
Yeah, no, Butler is like the super middleweight version of Fabio Wardley, like literally the same person. Like they're chinny. Butler's a little bit more chinny, but Butler can punch. Like like Butler knocked out Steve Rose in one. Like he had him frozen on the rope. So it's like,
just so dangerous type of fight Berlanga needs, so he could realize how serious it takes to be like world class. Like, look, nigga. So I agree with Pat, man. Berlanga probably gonna get stopped again.
Yeah, because Berlanga, because one thing I can't say about Berlanga too is like the motherfucker be like, oh, these motherfuckers be fighting for belts and shit like this, nigga. I'll be fighting for money. I don't even care about these belts. But that motherfucker, like, I can't stand this. I can't stand this mentality. Like,
Berlanga, when he went on a fucking world tour for going to distance with Canelo. Remember? Yeah. He was on a victory tour. Like,
fucking loser. Like, I can't stand like he like
a lot of victory tours that damn year. Shit.
Yeah, so
hey.
This nigga pilot.
You
like everybody, it seemed like a nigga was going on a victory tour like every other week that year, bro. I'm just saying.
Losing effort, but there was no victory tours for the Shiraz ass whooping. He was quiet. Oh no, except he blamed dude for loaded gloves.
Yeah, I will say that song went kind of hard though. I ain't gonna lie. The little summer jam he dropped.
That motherfucker's garbage. Garbage rap and garbage fight. Garbage. He's lucky that he can punch too, because he can get rid of Butler too, though. But I just have a feeling
that's his only saving grace. But it's like, like it don't even like if you would have told me this, like if you looked at him now, like, and you're an alien from a whole nother galaxy, and somebody told you, hey, this guy knocked out 16 people in a row in the first round, and you showed them this fight or his most recent fight, they'll be like, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you could have Tyson going in there about to fight fucking Kevin McBride and show a nigga all 10 of Tyson's losses, but the way he looked, like you could tell a nigga Tyson's last 10 fights, and a motherfucker still be like, damn, like hold on, like I mean this Kevin McBride guy is kind of tall, but I think Tyson got a chance. He might get him. Fuck that. Like Berlanga, no, you're not that. That's not you.
I got.
You don't have that spark or that glimpse that inspired people to just be like, yeah, you're gonna just like, bro, nah, you lost it.
I got the odds too, because they actually have the odds up for this of all. I don't know why.
Shit. Okay, yes.
So Berlanga is a minus 370 favorite. Butler is a plus 260 underdog. Berlanga by decision plus 260. Berlanga KO minus 115. A draw plus 1500. Butler decision plus 700. And Butler KO plus 440.
Okay, so they kind of low key believe shit could happen.
Yeah,
I think Berlanga will knock him out. Is it 10 rounds? 12.
Yeah, it is. This is 10 rounds. The Hitchins fight is 12 rounds. I don't know why, but
yeah, well, the Salas guy. That's tough with the Hitchins fight because, like, you know, we expect Hitchins to win, but that guy Salas. He did knock out.
He's a tough guy too.
Yeah, he knocked out Romain Villa, who was Boots one of the best wins, right? Like 1 or 2 rounds, 3 rounds, I think it was. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah, he put that nigga in Trump.
And the way Hitchins be talking, Hitchins might be overlooking this Mexican dude. I know this dude got a couple losses and shit, but just because he got a couple losses,
we don't believe there's a Hitchinson fight or Ricard or Richard Snitchinson.
that nigga did snitch. Yeah,
that was some foul shit, bro. Like
I didn't watch the whole thing. But the clips I saw, like, this nigga is just a rat. God damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, damn, nigga. Like that's rat gang right there, nigga. Shit.
That was wild.
I could never animate something on that level of rattatry. Like,
that's someone that you have to like. You can't do anything around him. Like you have to be on your straight and narrows type shit.
Yeah.
This motherfucker will
hide the bottle, put the blunt down, tell Shorty to leave early. Like you got to do all the precautions around this nigga. Cause but the thing is with this nigga.
It sucks because Hitchins can actually fight though, but he's just like
he could jab. We don't know if he can actually fight yet. I mean, he could run his fucking mouth. He could be on Twitter. He's black as fuck. Like that's all I know about this nigga. Yeah, he had a good jab.
Yeah, but fucking Duarte though, like that Duarte state that's always gonna hang above his head because he was told
boxing guys might be around. The boxing guys might be hanging around this weekend. That's all I'm saying. Like I feel like somebody's gonna get dissed out some harsh.
It's too many boxing for there not to be an upset, right? This week, it feels like this weekend. There's got to be something that kind of gets.
There's gonna be an upset, all right. Yeah, we're gonna be upset at some of these fucking fights, nigga. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, but
man, so many fights could go wrong this weekend for the right or wrong reasons.
I mean, the Hitchins fight. I mean, Hitchins is definitely a strong favorite here. Like over Salas, he's a 950 favorite. Salas is a plus 540 underdog. Hitchins by decision is minus 220, which is the given. Hitchins is KO is plus 290.
Wow.
Draw is plus 1900.
Damn.
Salas winning a decision is plus 1300. And Salas winning by KO is plus 750.
Wowzers. Like, the sport to be better is Salas win. Let's be honest with that.
Yeah, honestly, because one thing, because I'm pretty sure if he loses, because Dana is quick to take people out of Zuffa. Like he's not one of the motherfuckers. Like you're not a lifer in Zuffa. You're only a lifer, if you continue to actually be of use to him. So like, because he's already let go of some fighters, and I bet you anything. Like if Hitchins loses to Salas. And he loses bad, he's gonna be gone. That's a pink slip fight. He's out of there.
What's your decision, bro? Like what's the
Honestly, I think it's gonna be. I say it's gonna be by decision, but it's gonna be a very close decision for Hitchins. Like Salas will I think will probably make shit hot for him too. But I just think Hitchins will probably win like a split decision over that dude, something like that.
Man, Salas winning that shit.
What about you? Okay, what round?
8.
Yeah, I mean that's a bold. I mean that's pretty bold though. I'm not gonna hold you. That's a pretty bold.
I mean, I had a vision, I had a dream, but now Silas is tough, gritty. He could punch a bit. And Hitchins just, I don't know where his mind at. Like it's hard for me to like really be confident in you when you duck Oscar Duarte and then you jump.
Yeah,
he's doing the Twitter finger, the nonstop Twitter fingers,
nonstop talking shit, and then you take another guy who's tough, might be stylistically worse than Duarte for you.
Mm-hmm. Now, sure. I want to because there was a comment he said he's a better fighter than Canelo. Is that? And then now I know you're not the biggest fan of Canelo, but is that kind of crazy for him to say that?
Wait. Oh, yeah, I seen that tweet.
Yeah.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. Hitchins ain't better than fucking nobody. Like, better than Canelo? In what way? What does he do better than Canelo?
You don't even do that. Like, it's kind of crazy. I mean, you should feel that way, but come on, be real.
Like when Brad said, I think it was the day J-Rock fought. I remember the mailbag. I think it was the day he fought Jared Hurd, and somebody asked him, like, no, Rosario. That's what it was. Yeah. It was the Saturday he was fighting Rosario, and somebody asked him like who out of middleweight do you give the best chance to beat Canelo? He was like, I know Canelo will never fight at middleweight again, but who around that area do you think just giving Canelo a tough fight could get him maybe win? And this nigga said J-Rock. I mean, no hate or nothing. It's just, niggas,
crazy.
That's just crazy. I don't know. I don't care who I'm training. Like, if I don't like, come on, really? Like, and I'm critical of Canelo and all his fuckery with outside the ring, but the man got skills. Like, you can't take that away. Like, it just, he always kind of just, he had his way of showing them when it mattered, and the industry kind of, protected him. He had plot armor, but he had skill.
Yeah, he had skill. I mean,
Hitchins, there's not one thing Hitchins does better than me than Canelo.
Yeah. I mean, you might well say jab, but not even then. It's like, oh no.
Even then, no, because Canelo got a hard, like, quick, snappy jab, like.
And plus Canelo will follow up with something,
Hitchins ain't following up with nothing but a Twitter rant, nigga. Like we expected him to down throw a left hook, right hand after that, like hold on, jab, like. Hook off. Even Klitschko hooked off the jab with his boring ass. Like, it's like, bro. So that's why, like, when niggas be like, they'll like some people have a default for like black fighters where they be like, yeah, you ain't never fought that slick black style. A lot of these black niggas ain't slick, bro. Like, they get the fuck out of here. And just because you could jab good and neutralize people and you don't get hit, don't mean you're slick.
Just because you're black don't mean you're slick, and that's something that belongs for this kind of say.
Same, all that shit. So but man, you pack this nigga out of here, bro. Because if this dude don't get him, they're gonna fuck around and feed Hitchins to Rayo, and Rayo will kill.
Yeah.
So get him out of here. Yeah, and that bullshit about Shakur Stevenson entertaining a Lamont Roach fight, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Like, you want to entertain every fight niggas don't want to see.
I think you're watching the Bruce Bank video.
Bro, like, I couldn't believe this shit. I'm like, nigga, like, what? Like, first, remember, I think people forget that when Lamont Roach first called Shakur Stevenson out, he was on some, like, yeah, that's weird, bro, but okay. Like, wait, what? Some nigga wants to fight you and you talking about that's weird, bro? So like just the energy, but yeah, like that's some dude. That fight would be a bad looking fight, just like Shakur versus Pitbull Cruz would be a bad looking fight.
But luckily,
Roach don't have footwork for no Shakur.
You don't have it. But luckily, next week we're gonna. Isn't it next week, Pat? Roach versus Taylor's next week, right? Or am I tripping? TNT.
Yeah.
About fucking time.
So at least boxing's kind of we getting back to back good fight. I mean
yeah.
So.
Getting some nice weekends of
boxing. Because Rose is very intriguing ass fight. So.
That's the fight of the summer after Boots Zayas, really.
Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, obviously that'll cut because at least that's on TNT, so the masses will watch that, so like, which is the important thing, But
can Lamont Roach finally get a winner fight against a top tier, world class opponent, or will he get another draw?
Oh, there's a pay to work rate. There's a lot, so yeah, that makes it intriguing, Blacksmith, Michigan.
Yeah, but no, this like I said, I mean, for Zulfikar, like I said, I mean, this gotta be. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be an upset or two this coming weekend. I'm sure of it.
This whole weekend could be upsets, bro.
But Zuffa was where I'm picking. This where it's probably gonna be most of the upsets are going to be. Like someone is losing badly in that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, if all these damn people, these combos keep back up, Berlanga lose. Man, I ain't gonna lie. We might just need a weekend like on the Shaw series where they just wrote like 5-6 people off in one episode. Like, all right, you 3 niggas is going to New York. All right, you gonna have a record deal and you leave. This nigga, you gonna have. Yeah.
That's the episode before the finale, episode 9 or some shit.
Yeah. It'd be like, but this one was like the first or second episode. They literally like cleaned house of like 7 characters, nigga.
But I do want Hitchins and Berlanga, if because they made it a big deal for them to get signed. So I know Zuffa is about the cutthroat shit, but I wonder if they're gonna get some plot armor just because they're investments, right? We keep Connolly.
That's why they need to get stopped, and they fighting niggas who can stop them. So I think we need a weekend where a lot of shit just gets shaken up, and it just in a way where we just kind of like a lot of niggas don't take Berlanga and Hitchins serious right now. But if there was to both lose or look horrible or get a gift and all that shit, I feel like a lot of people have just turned their backs and just brush their hands off, like on some. Yeah, like we could
with Zuffa probably. It said starting with Zuffa probably if that happens.
Yeah, Zuffa be the first nigga. But yeah, man, fucking ain't that what? Is that all the fights?
That's all of them. Yeah.
I was just gonna ask one question before we leave because I want to bounce. But hey man, what did them Superman votes do, nigga?
So the Superman poll.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can actually find it. Let's see.
Yeah.
I saw it recently. Hold on, because I was looking.
I think Man still had
party
like
time.
It ended up being close.
Party time. Having a party. Come on.
Oh, here we go. So yeah, which Superman was the best movie? So we had 14 votes. Still going, still active. So Man of Steel pulled ahead with 57.1%. And Superman 2025 with 42.9%, or 43.
Jesus Christ! Who is the fucking lame motherfuckers voting for Superman? Like, who are you people? Like, where'd y'all come from?
It's me. I'm niggas.
This nigga King P just logging into a whole bunch of accounts with a fucking router and VPNs. These niggas like.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that's just
LB don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I mean, like I said, I like both Superman, but apparently a lot of people really do like the new Superman. So, like, I mean, I like both of them. So
that new Superman, I can't even like in Pat. I'm like kind of like I'm like a little disappointed in you like in that movie. Like,
yeah, no, but I said before, Man of Steel was the superior one. Like, I mean,
no, you did. I mean. Like, no one dropped you as a child. That was clear. Like, But just the fact that you thought Superman was a good movie makes me feel like you may have been dropped and just picked up real fast. Like, I don't know. Like you didn't get a chance to cry. Like, niggas just like, yeah, you good, nigga, you good. You good. See, you gonna be strong. Because I ain't gonna lie, man. Like that, wow. But there's worse fucking movies out there. I mean, Superman was better than that first Mortal Kombat remake. So I mean,
oh yeah, no, easily though.
So it got that going for it.
I mean, I'll say this too, because I'll say, unfortunately, you know, the Henry Cavill, Superman only had one full movie. Well, he had Batman versus Superman, but that was the terrible movie in itself. I mean,
yeah. And then he had Justice League.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I said then he had Justice League.
Yeah, Justice League. Yeah, you know, where he kind of shined though. But yeah, no, I think, I mean, because the Man of Steel sequel is coming out next year on my birthday of all. So I think it will probably determine, you know, what they're gonna do, if James Gunn is still writing this motherfucker, or you know, if he's still gonna be a little bit more comic-y rather than, you know, the ill shit that he was in Man of Steel. But you know, we'll have to kind of stay tuned for that one.
Yeah, but I'm just surprised that many votes Superman got, but I just still felt in my heart of hearts that Man of Steel is just the better, superior, epic, just inspirational, just everything. Like this all around better movie. Acting, just special effects, pacing, just I don't think the Superman movie does one thing better than Man of Steel. But that's just me, but you know.
Other than it's a little bit more funny, because you know, Man of Steel was serious shit. Like the
nigga, I don't need Superman to be funny. Like, what the fuck is this? This nigga said other than being more funnier. Get the fuck out of here! Like,
nigga, I'm saying
really?
that's the main. I'm saying that's the main difference. Like, Man of Steel was serious,
and that's some bullshit. Like, nigga was acting like we comparing Deadpool or something. Nigga said bro, Superman ain't supposed to be funny. What's funny if a goddamn airplane is falling out of the sky? Ain't nothing funny about that, nigga. you just want to be rescued. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, nigga, no, get the fuck. Nigga, ain't shit funny about Superman. Superman not supposed to be funny. Like, niggas is dying. You got fucking aliens kicking the shit out of you and shit. Ain't nothing funny about any of that. You want to get rescued, nigga. Imagine you waiting for Superman and goddamn your block is falling apart or some shit, and this nigga crack a joke or some shit first, nigga. Nigga, we don't want Spider-Man. Spider-Man even got comedic powers. You know, it's lighthearted. He's swinging. You know, you could be dynamic. When you're Superman, you just the fuck you ain't nothing funny about Superman, bro. Like, you just. Like, it don't have to be super, super serious. I get it. Like, you know, but they still made it work. But this whole be funny, like, the fuck? Y'all gonna tell me Wolverine need to be funny next? Blade need to be funny. Like, killing vampires is hilarious.
I don't know that shit. Wolverine better not be funny unless he's laughing because he's putting a claw through someone.
Niggas go to want Conan the Barbarian to be funny. Yeah, nigga, James Gunn done did a job on you motherfuckers, man. I swear.
Well, not me, but that's literally that's what he does. That's, you know, he doesn't like that grim shit. Like, he doesn't like that's what he does.
Man, like, I blame his parents. Probably read him some bullshit bedtime stories or something. Nigga traumatized. He got to make all this pussified shit, nigga. Like, it's colorful and it's funny. Like, fuck out of here with this Care Bears countdown shit, nigga.
5, 4, 3,
2, 1. Like, nah, fuck out of here, nigga. Old ass nigga, son. You talking about 5, 4? I know these. I know King P and Pilot. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, man. That
was very random though. But yeah, nigga.
That was. I like the chemistry on that. Like, we was Jada and Styles P on that joint.
Facts. But yeah, good show, everyone. You know, like I said, man, like, you know, we hope for upsets. We hopefully Australia releases the odds for this fight. So they're not fucking. I don't want to just bet on Zuffa shit. I want the whole fucking package. Pause.
Yeah, I need to see what the odds for Liam Wilson, Body, and Fulton is. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this one of those one parlay weekends where you just throw the best parlay you could come up with, and then the rest you just do some individual bets because this so much shit could go left with these fights. That's just I wouldn't even chance it honestly, unless you just like to see the city burn or some shit.
Right. Well, that was King P for a minute with his gambling. That was P with that seeing the shit burn.
What if Brandon Rios actually could beat Timothy Bradley? By decision. Like, damn. Nigga, this was some weird bets and shit.
Burning indeed, though. But yeah, no, good show, everyone. Like I said, we'll be back. Just to we'll obviously talk about the fuckery or whatever, and we'll see if we come on later this week or whatever, even if it's just like depending, because boxing's full of fuckery these days, and there's it's never ending, But yeah, no, we're about to get up out of here. So for myself, Pat Scorpio, New England representative, for LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist, for King P Bodega Man, for Conscious Pilot. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Yeah.